time for some Snickers.
Oh, Margaret, you have no idea how proud I am of my Thomas. Last week, he finally graduated in naval engineering from the University of Antarctica.
That's wonderful, Clarice. Really wonderful.
And that's not all. He already landed an amazing job at a multinational company. He'll be designing icebreaker ships. The salary is a fortune. He's even rented his own igloo in the fancy district.
That's nice.
And how's your Jerry? I haven't seen him in ages.
Jerry. Well, he's at home.
On vacation from work?
Not exactly. Actually, he still lives with us?
Oh, visiting you. What a loving son.
No, he's never left home.
Oh, but he must be saving up to buy a place, right?
Being smart with his work money. He doesn't work, Clarice.
So he's studying, doing graduate school.
He didn't even finish college. Dropped out in the second semester. He spends the whole day playing that video game, Call of Duty Polar Warfare or something like that. I see. Yesterday, I tried talking to him about getting a job. You know what he said? Mom, don't bother me. I'm in an important raid. A raid, Clarice. I don't even know what that is.
Look, Margaret, every penguin has their own pace, right? Maybe he just needs a little push.
I've tried everything, but he just seems to have no motivation at all. It's so sad to see a son lost like that, not knowing how to help him.
Jerry stood frozen outside the living room door. Every word felt like a punch to his chest. A raid. She didn't even know what a raid was, and that somehow made it worse. He had become his mother's biggest disappointment, the penguin she cried about over tea with the neighbors. Jerry walked back to his room slowly. For the first time in months, he actually looked around. Empty energy drink cans everywhere, dirty clothes piled in corners. The curtains hadn't been opened in weeks. His gaming chair had a permanent dent shaped exactly like his body. When did this happen? When did he become this? He sat on his bed, controller still in his flipper, and something hit him hard. His mother worked double shifts at the fish market to keep food on the table. She never complained. She never gave up on him. And what did he do? He yelled at her for interrupting his raids. He canceled job interviews. He had become a ghost living in her house, draining her energy, her hope, her happiness. Jerry looked at his reflection in the dark computer screen. He barely recognized the penguin staring back. This wasn't who he wanted to be. This couldn't be his life. Something had to change. But how? Where do you even start when you've fallen this far?
Jerry tried. He really did. The next day, he forced himself to open a job search website, but every listing wanted experience he didn't have, degrees he never finished, or skills he never learned. Entry-level position, 3 to 5 years experience required. How does that even make sense? He applied to 15 jobs anyway. 0 responses, not even a rejection email. Week 2. Jerry attempted to fix his sleep schedule. He set alarms, he made plans, but every time he tried to sleep at a normal hour, anxiety crept in. His mind raced with thoughts of wasted years, disappointed parents, and a future that felt impossible. Gaming was the only thing that quieted the noise in his head. Just one more match, just one more hour, and suddenly, it was 6 a.m. again. Week 3, his mother suggested he see a therapist. Jerry exploded. "I'm not crazy, I just need time to figure things out." But deep down, he knew she was right. He wasn't okay. He hadn't been okay for a long time. But admitting that felt like admitting defeat, like accepting he was broken beyond repair. Week 4, Jerry tried exercising. He waddled to the community ice rink, feeling every eye on him. Other penguins glided gracefully while he could barely make it halfway around without gasping for air. A group of younger penguins laughed as he slipped and fell. He never went back. The worst part wasn't the failure. It was realizing how deep the hole was. He wasn't just unemployed. He was out of shape, socially anxious, depressed, and completely lost.
Every solution required energy he didn't have. Every step forward revealed 10 more problems. It felt impossible. Maybe he really was hopeless. One particularly bad night, Jerry sat in front of his computer at 4 a.m., staring at his game stats. Level 847, 3,000 hours played, legendary rank. He had accomplished so much in this fake world, but in the real world, nothing. Absolutely nothing. He was an expert at something completely worthless. That's when Jerry did something desperate. He opened Reddit and typed, "How do I stop being a complete failure?" His flipper hovered over the post button. This was embarrassing, pathetic. Everyone would mock him. But what did he have to lose? His dignity was already gone. He clicked post and turned off the monitor, expecting nothing. The next morning, Jerry woke up to a notification. Someone had actually responded to his post. The username was PenguinSensei47, and the message was simple: "Check your DMs. I've been exactly where you are." Jerry's flipper trembled as he opened the direct message. "Hey Jerry, 5 years ago, I was you. 26 years old, living with my parents, addicted to gaming, zero future. Today, I have my own apartment, a job I actually like, and I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm not going to sell you some miracle course or motivational nonsense. I'm just going to tell you exactly what worked for me. But you have to actually do it. Deal?" Jerry stared at the screen. This felt too good to be true, but what choice did he have? He typed back, "Deal." Penguin Sensei's first message was unexpected. "Don't look for a job yet. First, clean your room. I'm serious, right now. Take a photo of your room, send it to me, then spend the next 2 hours cleaning it. Everything. Don't skip this step." Jerry almost laughed. Clean his room? That was the advice? But something about Penguin Sensei's tone made him comply. He took a photo of the disaster zone that was his bedroom and hit send. Then, for the first time in months, he actually cleaned. He threw away 47 empty energy drink cans. He found clothes he forgot he owned. He opened the curtains and sunlight burned his eyes. When he finished, his room looked normal, like a room where an actual functional penguin lived. "Good," Penguin Sensei replied. "Now here's the truth. You can't jump straight into your dream job. Your brain is fried from gaming and your confidence is destroyed. You need small wins first. Tomorrow, I want you to apply for simple jobs. Delivery driver, grocery stocker, ice cleaner, anything where you move your body and interact with other penguins. No sitting, no computers. You're going to rewire your brain." Jerry felt insulted. He had been studying naval engineering. He was smart, but then he remembered. He had also dropped out and accomplished nothing. Maybe Penguin Sensei was right. The next day, Jerry applied to 7 simple jobs. 3 days later, Fish Dash Delivery Service called him. They needed drivers immediately. The pay was terrible, but they'd hire anyone with flippers. Jerry started the following Monday. The first week was brutal. Jerry's body ached everywhere. He had to wake up at 7 a.m., he had to talk to customers, he had to navigate the icy streets he'd been avoiding for years. But something strange happened. By the end of each shift, he felt tired. Not the fake exhaustion from gaming all night. Real, physical tiredness. And for the first time in forever, he actually slept at night. Penguin Sensei checked in daily. "How many deliveries today? Did you talk to anyone? Are you still gaming?" Jerry was honest. Yes, he still played games, but only after work and only for an hour. The rest of the time, he was too exhausted. Good. Now, phase 2. Fix your diet. Stop drinking energy drinks. Stop eating processed fish sticks. You're going to meal prep every Sunday. Grilled salmon, fresh krill, seaweed salads. I'm sending you a shopping list. Your body is a machine, and you've been fueling it with garbage. Jerry wanted to argue. Healthy food was expensive. Meal prep was boring. But then he remembered the deal. He went to the market on Sunday and spent half his paycheck on real food. His mother cried when she saw him cooking. Actually cooking. Not microwaving. Cooking. Week 3, Penguin Sensei dropped the bomb. Time to exercise. Join the gym. I don't care if you're embarrassed. I don't care if you can only waddle for 5 minutes on the ice treadmill. Show up. That's all. Just show up 3 times a week. Jerry almost gave up right there. The gym, a place where fit penguins would judge him, but he made the deal. So he went. And yes, it was humiliating at first, but no one actually cared. Everyone was focused on their own workout. After 2 weeks, Jerry could do 8 reps on the bench press. After a month, he could finish the entire workout and still do 20 more minutes on the treadmill. 3 months passed. Jerry looked in the mirror and barely recognized himself. His feathers were shinier, his belly was smaller, his eyes looked alive. He was still delivering fish orders, but he had been promoted to shift leader. He had money in his bank account for the first time ever. Small money, but it was his. 6 months into his transformation, Jerry received a message that made his stomach drop. Jerry, I need to tell you something. I've been recruited for a special mission in the Arctic Research Station. I'll be offline for a long time, maybe permanently. But before I go, I want you to know I'm proud of you. You did the work. You showed up every single day. Most penguins give up after week 1. You didn't. You're going to be fine. Better than fine. Keep going, Penguin Sensei. Jerry read the message 5 times. He wanted to say thank you. He wanted to say this penguin had saved his life. But when he tried to type a response, the account showed as deleted. Penguin Sensei was gone. Jerry felt a wave of emotion crash over him. This stranger from the internet had given him more than advice. He'd given him his life back, and now he was just gone. 2 weeks later, Jerry did something he hadn't done in over a year. He invited his mother out for dinner. A real restaurant, on him. His mother cried when he asked. They went to the Elegant Iceberg, a fancy restaurant in the nice part of town. As they walked in, Jerry's mother kept looking at him like he was a miracle. You look so healthy, honey, so strong. I'm so proud of you. They were shown to their table, and Jerry helped his mother with her chair. As he turned around, he froze. There, sitting alone at a corner table, was a penguin reading a newspaper. He was well dressed and focused. Suddenly, he set the paper down and stared at Jerry. Jerry knew immediately who that penguin was. He wanted to go over there. He wanted to hug him. He wanted to say, "Thank you for saving my life."
But the penguin stood up, ready to leave. The penguin nodded at Jerry, just a small tilt of the head. His eyes said everything. You did it. I knew you would. Now go, live your life. Jerry nodded back, a silent thank you, a silent promise to keep going, to help others the way he had been helped. Then the penguin left some money on the table and walked out of the restaurant. Jerry never saw him again. Jerry, are you okay? His mother's voice brought him back. Yes, Mom. Jerry smiled, sitting down. I'm perfect. As they ordered dinner, Jerry took out his phone and opened Reddit. He created a new account. Username, Penguin Sensei 48. He started browsing through depression and gaming addiction forums, looking for someone who needed help, because that's what Penguin Sensei had taught him. You don't climb out of the hole alone. Someone throws you a rope, and when you make it out, you throw the rope back down for the next penguin. Jerry found a post. I'm 24 and I've wasted my whole life gaming. Is it too late for me? He smiled and began typing, check your DMs. I've been exactly where you are.
So yeah, that's how a gaming-addicted penguin turned his life around. Not through some magical overnight transformation, but through one stranger on Reddit who cared enough to help, and through showing up every single day, even when it sucked. And here's the crazy part. Jerry's story isn't special. There are thousands of Jerrys out there right now. Maybe you're one of them. Maybe you know one of them. The question is, are you going to be the penguin who throws the rope, or are you going to keep scrolling? Drop a comment and tell me, what's your rock bottom story? And more importantly, how did you climb out? Or if you're still in the hole, what's stopping you from taking that first step? Let's help each other out. Be someone's penguin sensei today.